What up everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Mandiso Mnyango, and thank you for joining me. If you are a returning subscriber, you know what it is. I am back on your screen, and if you're a new subscriber, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time I post a video. So let's get into today's video. So guys, on today's video, I decided to do a young story time because something happened to me recently and I feel like I have to share it with you guys. And guys, and what is a story time without a bev, a liquids? So grab your drink as well, and let me tell you guys about what happened to me and how I was dribbled. Niggas, I always say that niggas ain't shit. Like, if you have me on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, I'm always just like writing these words that niggas ain't shit, and they always prove me right that niggas ain't shit. So I'ma have a sip. Oh guys, nganiwe kakhulu actually, because le ndoda indenze nancane into andenza yona. So let me take you back to about just over 2 months ago. I met this nigga, okay, and me meeting him, obviously, I mean, in the world, in 2021, basically, you meet niggas or you meet people, your significant other, or you meet guys, okay, on dating apps. So I met this guy on Tinder, and if you know me, I'm always on Tinder and I'm always on the yellow app, So Oputiza Mugai, I met him on Tinder, okay, just over 2 months ago, and I swiped right, it's a match, and then we started texting each other, So I texted her, like, guys, we're busy texting each other, the usual, hey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Where are you from? I'm from here, blah, 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 blah. I think you're cute, blah, 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 blah. And starting to exchange numbers. So after exchanging numbers, we move on to WhatsApp, me and this guy. I'm not going to mention the guy's name because obviously, like, I don't want to be that messy, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to mention his name. But anyway, we move over to WhatsApp, and we start texting each other constantly, like every day. And it got to a point where he's just like, oh no, I'm like I want to see you. And I'm like, okay, cool. We can meet up. So the time that he says he wants to meet up, it is already like after 8 p.m. like in the evening, and this is the time when I think the curfew was just like 9 p.m. And I'm like, well, I'm definitely not going to leave my house and travel to you. And he's like, no, I can be there in 20 minutes. And he doesn't live very far from me, he probably lives like 4 or 5 kilometers away. Next thing I know, Mugai is outside my house, and I go out and I'm like, hey, I thought like we would talk about this and then eventually meet up, maybe like for coffee or whatever the case is, maybe meet for lunch. But he came to my house that very same night when he said he wanted to meet up. He came to my house in his pajamas and everything. So I go outside my house. I go outside to meet him in his car. Our conversation was awesome. Like, we vibe. We were vibing over the phone. And now that we meet each other even better. I mean, he's exactly how he looks in his pictures, and he's just like, oh, I'm so glad actually you look like the person that's in your pictures. Or even better, I think that's what he said. And sinqokole, man, sinqokole for about an hour to 2 hours, just like parked outside my place. And from there, let me tell you one thing. Me, I catch feelings very quickly. Like, I am that person that catches feelings very quickly. So, I was very smitten with this nigga. I was super smitten. Especially after having texted for a bit and then actually seeing him face to face. And I'm like, oh, I like him. Yeah, well. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, man, this also jola. Dizojola, guys, dizojola. And also, I feel like I need to disclose this. I have a weakness for guys who are not South African, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, he is not from here. He is obviously West African. Okay, he's West African. So, I have a weakness for brothers. I have a weakness for West African brothers. And okay, he came with the accent and everything. Yeah, well, I'm about to post. I'm about to do all of those fabulous things. Anyway, fast forward. We converse. Our conversation gels so well. For a little bit, it was just over the phone. Okay, we had only met for that one particular time. And then me personally, I like to see you. And obviously, if I like you, I want to move things to another level. I mean, talking stages, yeah, grand, but we can't be in talking stages forever. So I tell him that I want to see him. I tell him I want to see him. He's just like, yeah, I want to see you too. You know, I want to hang out. You know, I want us to cuddle. It's winter time. It does cute, man, like cute little things. And obviously we agree to that. Now comes the part where he tells me that I don't know where we're gonna meet. I'm like, okay. We can meet for a drink. We can meet for coffee. Obviously, there was no alcohol that time. Alcohol was like closed. I'm like, we can meet for lunch. We can meet for coffee. That's not a problem. And we don't have to, you know, jump into the sack already. And he's just like, no, but like, I don't want to be seen in public. I'm like, ooh, kainene. You know how these African brothers are. They want to keep you a secret. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. So if you don't want us to meet in a public place, I can come to your place. Yeah, well, that's not a problem. I can come to your place. He's like, okay, yeah, you can come to my place. So I'm like, when? Like, we need to set a date. Like, like, it needs to be like a progression. Like, things need to happen. I'm not here trying to play. I've been single for too long, and you know, I need to get my groove on. This motherfucker hits me with, if you're gonna come to my place, you need to have a friend with you so that it's not suspicious to his neighbors. Because one, he says that if any of his neighbors see him with one guy, they will assume that he's gay. And if it's two guys, it's not as suspicious. So I'm taken back and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? So you're not gay? He's like, no, I'm not gay. I just like you. Honey. I'm like, wait, so you matched with me on Grindr, texted me on Grindr. I responded back, obviously. You came to Ekaya, to my house, all right? And now we kissed in your car. You know, it was good vibes. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was really, really, really nice. Bekumnandi, guys. And now, at this, like, obviously, I'm not going to ask Ukutubana, wait, firstly, are you gay? Because one, in my head, if you are macking on me, or you like me, or you want to meet up with me, and you're gonna kiss me in your car, that means that you are gay. right? And he's just like, no, I just like you. There's like something about you. And I'm like, oh my God, he's saying all the right things. He's literally saying all the right things. But we don't dispute the fact that oh my God, you're a closet nigga. And he, obviously, being a closet DL nigga, he doesn't want to be seen or he doesn't want to be exposed and all that other nonsense. And I don't usually fucks with niggas like that. Being the person that I am and the experiences that I've gone through, it never ends well. But because I really liked this nigga, I was willing to listen to what he had to offer. And I said to him, okay, so you say I must bring a third person. So I must now ask one of my friends to come with me to your place while me and you are going to be intimate, having a good time. What is my friend going to be doing the whole entire time? Also, and then he's like, no, don't look at it like that. Or is it because you're jealous? Is the reason why you're asking these questions because you're jealous? I'm like, hi, bro. I'm not being jealous. I mean, like, it's common sense. Nabani and I can think about it. Like, think about it yourself. Like, what's your friend supposed to be doing? He's obviously third wheeling right now. So he's supposed to be on his phone the whole entire time while me and him are getting to know each other. Probably in the bedroom or whatever the case is. And I don't know, he just did not want me to come to his house alone. And I did not understand that. Like, I absolutely do not understand that. So, by the way, for 2 days, I stopped texting him because I was a bit upset and a bit, not necessarily upset, I was just like taken back by what he told me, you know? Because now we have met each other and we've met each other once and we're still talking and we just want to meet again. Preferably during the day, you know, and still talk and still get to know each other. And now you hit me with that bullshit. Like, what is that BS? I stopped talking to him for about 2 weeks. No, actually, for 2 days. I stopped talking to him for about 2 days. And then he hits me up later. It's like, are you still mad? Now I'm just like over it, you know? And I'm just like happy that he is still willing to talk, you know? Like I said, guys, they turned into a dumb now. Anyway, to move the story along, after that conversation, Bana, what's gonna happen? He's just like, okay, let me come see you so that we can talk about this face to face. So in my head, I'm thinking he actually prefers to come to my place and then we park outside my house. And then we have a conversation in the house and then kiss, nothing else, and then he leaves. So to him, it's just, Hilont Oleo, basically. That's just it. And me personally, I'm just not looking for that. Like, that's not the only thing that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a nigga who's going to be open about his sexuality, probably be open, being with me at the same time. But Lona Yenufan was just not up for it. So when he came to my house recently, so we can have the talk. I can see that you got upset when I asked you to bring a third person, you know? And I said, yeah, I was very upset. I was very upset, you know? And I don't understand why we're gonna bring a third person, you know? I'm just not used to that, you know? I've dated niggas who are from your country before, and meeting me in public and going out for drinks, not necessarily holding hands, has never been an issue. And then he hits me with the bomb. Mandy, so I'm married. I'm like, you're married? Yo! Guys, the nigga is married. He's married. So basically, undribbled, guys, I'm being dribbled. Like, he gets me excited for bullshit. Because you could have told me that the first time. You could have told me that the first time we spoke on Tinder. He tells me that he's married, okay? And then after that, he tells me, if you are willing to keep this between you and I, and we meet in secret every other chance that we get, I will do everything for you. Yonke into ifunayo ndizoyifumana. Akomba, hi, andiyazi ke ngoku. I don't know, because one, I don't want to be a secret to anyone. Two, I do want everything that he says that he's going to offer me. So now I'm just like, ooh, I'm in limbo. I don't know what to do. But because I have so much self-respect for myself, I just told him, you know what? I'm going to graciously exit your car, go back into my house, and I'm probably never going to text you again. Because one, you should have told me, you should have disclosed to me that you were married from the get-go. And then I would have told you then that I do not like married men. Or if I do, I would have said, okay, cool. I ain't got no issues with you being married, so let's do our thing in secret, you know? But the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys is, and the reason why I'm so upset is that he got me excited. Like, only excited, man. I saw myself going, hey, I have not had a boyfriend in a minute, or I haven't been dating in a minute. And here comes this guy who's like picture perfect and everything. And he's so cool, he's dope, the conversation is amazing. And then 2 months later, I was on cousin, oh no, I'm married. Yo. Like, my heart literally dropped to my stomach. Literally dropped to my stomach. Basically, guys, like, thinking about him makes me just want to drink. It just makes me think that is 2 months of my time that I'm not gonna get back. Like, and so if my net back like 2 months, I'm not gonna get it back. And now I'm just like, since I'm not over him, I need to like start all over again and start getting to know someone, which is so annoying. But anyway, I hope guys like my story. Like, entertaining man, because it's been like inside, like I haven't really told most of my friends about him. Like, most of my friends don't even know about him, because I wanted things to be actually solid first before I start telling my friends, you know. I think like 1 or 2 people know about it, and if he sees this video, I don't really care. I don't think he follows me on the socials. I don't think he even knows that I have a YouTube channel, so that's absolutely fine. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you laugh. I hope that you leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you on my next video. And I must apologize. For being missing on the YouTube scene for so long. It's just that a lot has transpired from the last time I was on YouTube until today. But Ngoku, we're back now. We are back, and it's so good to share the story, because I feel so much better actually. I'm going to finish the rest of my wine. I mean, it's a Wednesday. But who's counting? Like, it's my birthday month. I'm probably gonna do a birthday vlog, so stay tuned for that. And again, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time I post a video. And I will see you on my next video. Love y'all. Now live on the guys, because I'm a daughter. I send a smiley. I send a like, is it was needed, don't you? With your babes.